people. I'm trying this again because I just went live and there was like nobody in here. So I'm wondering if I'm not getting the kind of reach that I'm supposed to. So we're going to retry this again. And if you clicked on this video after it's been posted, I want to tell you that you're secretly my favorite. Because for about 4 minutes, whenever I go live, I'm talking to a room full of nobody. I mean, during when I'm doing live, it usually is like that, but like it's usually at 0 people for like a good 2 minutes. And so I don't understand why it is what it is. So hopefully people will start trickling in because it really was just doing some weird things for me. So, anyway, good morning, everyone. Hope you all are thriving, not just surviving. If you are able to comment, I see some people in here. Cantisa, hello! Hello! Okay, now we're starting to groove. It was so weird because oh my goodness, I went live and then no one jumped in. I don't know, maybe it's because we're gonna be talking about Epstein. I don't know. But I toggled it as not for, younger eyes, so I'm hoping that was helpful. Anyway, good morning, Reverend Potty Mouth. Nice to see you here. Oh my goodness. Have you all seen this? KK, good morning. Nice to see ya. Enjoyed chatting with you yesterday. Um, so, um, Okay, I'm not gonna talk about the polling. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but I this this is gonna take the cake because what in the world is this? And I do agree that like this kind of looks like Ted Cruz's face. So yeah, we're going to be diving into this for the next 30 minutes, y'all. And I mean, I want to know what y'all's reactions are. What in the world is this? Alright, this was a bombshell that just dropped yesterday, and it's not even being picked up by, like, the mainstream news. It's just kinda like, "Ho excuse me?" Like, "Huh? Huh?" Like, okay, so let me just dive into it here. If you're scrolling in here and you're like, what are we looking at? What's going on here? House Democrats release new images of Epstein's private Caribbean island. Um, what you are looking at here is one of the photos that was released in a whole Dropbox release of content from Epstein's Island. So, Ranking Member Robert Garcia on the House Oversight Committee actually issued a press release with a Dropbox link that actually you can access. If you go to the House Oversight Committee and you go to this press release, you can find these photos. And the biggest, most weird one is the one that I was showing you here, but this is what it looks like. Here's all the stuff you can see, but it's this photo really just takes the cake. Like, what is this? What in the world is this? Release photos from Epstein's Island. I'm talking about this before coffee, so you're gonna have to forgive me if you're like, "Huh? What am I looking at here? What am I looking at? A dentist chair, okay. Um, a dentist chair, but this huh? With faces on the wall, is that Ted Cruz? My good friend Kate, who's in here, was like, "Is that Ted Cruz? I think it looks like Ted Cruz." Yeah, Sherry, this is crazy! What is this? What the fuck is this? What in the audacity and caucasity? Already did a video that was reacting to this, um, but, like, what is this? Yes, those are faces on the walls. I don't know if they're, like, faces for decoration or if those are masks that you're supposed to be able to take off the wall. This was just one. So to put it in context here, So, and y'all make sure to send some likes. I appreciate every single one of you. I like this person's reaction. I don't know who made this, but I was like, that is so funny. Um, but To put it in context here, with all the stuff that they released about, all the content they released in this press release, a good chunk of it was just, normal pictures and videos. So, like, release photos from Epstein's Island. Oh, there's just a nice bedroom. God, I don't want to know what happened in there. Or this one. Oh, that's nice. There's a nice bathtub. Okay. Um, and here's another one, like, you can see I don't wanna know what happened in here. Um, or this, like, okay, it's a pretty island, not but then all of a sudden, you'll get this kinda crap along with it. And I was like, "Huh? What the fuck kind of money can't buy taste on that creepy island?" I know, right? At least I know. I mean, what? Ew, I didn't wanna think of the mask. Oh my god, imagine going under dental surgery, waking up to a bunch of naked old men with those on. Oh my god. That would be crazy. And what's really, really baffling to me is how this was just dropped and, like, our news isn't even picking it up. It's not being talked about at all. I would be looking through different headlines of news, and I'm like, "Wait a minute. Hold on. Why is this not being talked about? Like, look at this. What is this room supposed to be? What is this room supposed to be?" So, also, this was another picture that was released, an old Panasonic landline phone. And these fuckers were so dedicated to trying to cover up for people that they even redacted some of the names over on here. So you see Larry Cell, this person was redacted blank office. This was redacted blank cell, Patrick Cell. I don't know who Patrick is or Mike or Rich or Darren. Um New York office. Who wants to bet that that's Trump? Who wants to bet that that is Donald Trump? I mean, it's it is wild here. Good morning, C-Bar. How's it going? Hey, girl. How's it going? Um, I'm also low key just baffled at why I can go live and then this isn't like I'm trying to share this with people, and I don't know if the algorithm is not trying to pick it up, but I mean, I don't know what's going on with my whole page. So any help is greatly appreciated with trying to inform and get this out there. I posted this on X yesterday, and I got 124 views, but there was no like comments or anything on it, and I'm like, am I being heavily shadow banned? Anyway, not about me, but what what is this? What are y'all's thoughts? You're being shadow banned? Great. Love that. Love that. Um, anyway, I don't wanna whine about it. I'll just have to work through it. What is this? What is this? Let me offer up some more context here, okay? So, while I was reading through this press release, so it's like, "Today, Representative Robert Garcia, ranking member of the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, released the following statement after receiving never before seen photos and videos from Epstein's Island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. All thanks, C-Bar. Hope the super chats help the algorithm. You are amazing, C-Bar. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, thank you for being here, Kodiak. I've been here. It's just that, um, it's just not a lot of people are seeing me. I've been here. I've been working on being here. Um, I noticed that too. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Starla. Starla Be Wild. That's a fun name. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I'm trying to inform people, but this is crazy. Um, they're screwing with the algorithms. They better not. They better not mess with my Al Gore. That's what I call my algorithm. Get it? In the algorithm. Anyway, but going through here on this press release, they were talking about never before seen photos and videos from Epstein's Island, and then they included a link here to a Dropbox. So if you want to go and view these yourself, I encourage you, go and follow the House Oversight Committee. If you type that into Google or wherever, Safari on your phone, type in House Oversight Committee press release, December 3rd. It will come up with this, and you can go and click on this to view the Dropbox photos yourself. Become your own journalist here, all right? Um, but this is the actual statement here. And let me read off just a tiny little blurb. It's not really going to be anything. These new images are a disturbing look into the world of Jeffrey Epstein and his island. We're releasing these photos and videos to ensure public transparency. Yada yada. Totally understand. But let me just go through and show you. So this was one of them. Um, I saw this. These fuckers went so far. I want to unredact these photos. Okay, if you're gonna show us photos from the salacious, Epstein Island, I want them to be unredacted. Say their names, you know? Um, but on here, I was trying to read the whiteboard or chalkboard here. I see power, deception, move to France, move to fire. What does that even say? Time dash day, dry? What is that? Um, And then plants? What's on this whiteboard or this chalkboard here? I don't even know. What does that say down there? For Dracula? Like, what does that say? We have tech bros trying to control the information and feed us their propaganda. Yeah, no ma'am. Not in 2025. Not in almost 2026. No ma'am. But what is this? What is this? Do y'all have any idea? Most of the pictures that they released were like, "Oh, here's this bedroom. Here's this bathroom." Like, I'm looking at these photos and I'm thinking, "I don't wanna know what happened on that bed. I don't wanna know what happened on that chair. I don't wanna know." I mean, it's a nice space. Oh, hello, Jenny. It's a nice space, but I'm like, "God, I don't wanna know what happened in here." And, like, Epstein's Island, these are photos that were released, like, it's pretty. Ugly! It's pretty. Like, look at it, it's nice, but, I mean, I'm looking through these photos and I'm seeing stuff, and then all of a sudden, I get to this. I get to this photo, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, it's all these nice real estate photos, and then all of a sudden you get to this. Now, let me get to some other stuff, and then we'll go back to that photo because that's the really big one. So, let me show you most of the other stuff. Everything is pretty normal. Okay, here's a nice bathroom. I don't wanna know what happened, there. I don't know what this room is, okay? This is strange. So, I this is the photo, but, like, this looks like a hologram. So, the carpet is so white, the walls are so white, and there's uplighting. It makes it look like it's a heaven? Um, I don't get it. But then the dark furniture, it's so it's so unsettling looking at this. So, when I'm looking through more of these photos, I wish I could play the video for you all, but it's really not even anything special. So here's some pictures of what Epstein's Island actually looks like. Um, and so I took some screenshots from the video, and I was worried. I was like, I'm gonna take these screenshots. I'm gonna document this just in case for some odd reason all of a sudden it gets taken down. So they'll have to come at me in my IP address, I don't know. But there's some more pictures from Epstein's Island that was released by the House Oversight Committee. As you can see here, it's pretty. It's pretty. Like, I'm not gonna deny it. That sky looks kinda ominous, but, um, but here's another thing that was kinda strange. So, as you go forward in the video, the videographer, which we don't know who the videographer was, starts going down these, like, stairs, and okay, so you start going down these, like, stone looking stairs, and it takes you to this ruins site. Um, it takes you to this ruins site, and I'm like, "Okay, huh? What is this? What is this? Y'all have any idea? Y'all have any idea?" Honestly, I think eventually they will sacrifice Trump over this to appease the people and keep us talking while the big bad starts happening behind the scenes while we're distracted, and think we won. I feel like that's very fair. Trumple's skin is on borrowed time. No, 100%. So I'm, like, looking at this and I'm like, "Huh? What is this?" What's also funny is I'm looking at this photo, and you know what is just so funny about this photo? These are the ruins over here. The videographer went down and walked here and then turned around. These trees these trees are even leaning away from the estate. They're leaning away from the main part of his estate. So it's like even the trees were like, we don't want any part of this kind of crap happening here. Okay, we don't include us in it." I just think it's funny, like, especially this middle tree. Like, if the middle tree could say something, what do you think it would be saying? It'd be like, "Ah, nah. Nah, I'm just gonna leave this here." Like, I mean, I just think it's funny that even the trees were conscious of all of the crimes that was happening. Um, the trees have Peyronie's disease. I don't know what that means. Um, Leaning from hurricanes, dummy. Okay. I wouldn't I don't know. I mean, that makes sense. I like how you seem to know everything, buddy. Like, leaning from hurricanes, okay, sure, great. Are you positive about that? Like, anyway. I'm also just being a little tongue in cheek and silly. So, anyway, but going forward, I saw that picture and I was like, "That's funny." Another thing that was on Epstein's Island that kinda made me raise an eyebrow was this. So, there's this statue here, and as the videographer is going around, and again, if you wanna go and view these photos and videos, go to the House Oversight Committee, type in House Oversight Committee on Google or Chrome or Safari, and type in "press release December 3rd," and it will come up with the statement, and there will be a link to Dropbox where you can go and view it. Now, I will also share that the link was really screwy because I'm sure that a lot of people were trying to access it, or it just couldn't take that load. But oh god, why did I say it like that? Sorry, I've not had any coffee this morning. You're gonna have to forgive me. But these were screenshots from the video here that and I zoomed in and I was like, "What is this?" Release photos from Epstein's Island. There was this statue here of this archer guy that was holding a bow and arrow. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I mean, art is art, like, but what why is this at the end? This is at the end of the pool. So, you see here's the pool, it's at the end of the pool. It's just a random statue that's just, like, at the end of the pool. I don't get, art. I don't get it. But I took screenshots of it from multiple different angles as the videographer was going around, and I'm like, "Okay, what is this?" I will never understand art, you know? I'm like, "Okay, cool." I got this close-up picture, I thought this was kinda funny. Anyway, but most of the other pictures from Epstein's Island in this photo dump were quite normal. And if you're enjoying the live, please make sure to like the stream. I do have a video going through all of this already posted on my page, so please go check that out. I really want that video to get some traction, so help a brother out. Um, and please share it with people. Please share it with people and tell me what you think. So this was another video here. I also want to point out that there was this quick moment. There was a quick moment in one of these videos here where you could see the videographer, but you can't see a face. You don't have any defining characteristics. I want to know who went around filming this? Who was on Epstein's Island filming this? Imagine having that job. Imagine being told, "Hey, go and just take photos and videos of this island." Imagine what that how like, how would you even go about that? So and if you watch the video, this person, I think it was a male, did a really good job at hiding themselves around mirrors. So anyway, here was another photo that was released from this that I wanted to point out. An old Panasonic landline. Wow, that brings back memories. Did y'all I remember having a landline when I was growing up in my house. Um, the room is mid from a billionaire. Was Epstein a billionaire, though? I mean, I know he was rich, but I didn't know if he was a billionaire. Look, it's Donald Trump peeking around the corner. What, here? Or are you talking about up here? Because here, oh, hold on. Let me show you here. So you can see the Panasonic phone, right? Well, you go over here and you have names. They even went so far to redact. They went so far to redact Trump was never at the island. That is, as of what we know, I don't give credit to Trump, but I do not I don't think we have any evidence that he was at the island. But he was on the Epstein flight logs, but he never said he went to the island. And okay, if you all need to just to remember here, Trump said himself, "I never had the privilege of going to Epstein's Island." Those were literally his words. Um, privilege? That was the word he used. "I never had the privilege of going to Epstein's Island. I never had the opportunity or privilege." Privilege, that's a hell of a word in that statement because, like, are you saying that you had FOMO? Like, did you miss out? Oh, anyway, but speaking of Trump, if you look over here and you zoom in on this phone, here's some of this, what we can see. JE often stood for Jeffrey Epstein. I think it was like number one, two, three, four, kitchen. There's Larry Cell. I believe that is Larry Summers. I've talked about him, former president of Harvard. He was the former commerce secretary under Clinton. So Larry Summers. He was also a part of the 2008 financial crisis. He led Wall Street to becoming like deregulated in regards to the financial industry. So I believe Larry Cell stands for Larry Summers. I'm just piecing it together. This Epstein stuff goes across party lines, and Trumpers, you need to acknowledge it includes Trump too. And I think some of them are, you got to at least admit that. But yeah, I believe Larry Cell stands for Larry Summers Cell because apparently they seem to be close. Go check out my other videos, um, and stuff like that. Um, he kicked him out of his home for hitting on a 16-year-old. You really believe Trump in that story? He even at one point said, he okay, so if you believe that, then why does he contradict himself saying, "I never had the privilege of going to his island"? So you're gonna believe Trump on one thing, but then not believe him on another. You're in a cult, sweetie. You're in a cult. Um, But then you can see Patrick. I don't know who Patrick is referring to, but they often got, what is it, redacted some of this. I don't know who Rich is supposed to be or Darren. It's not clear, but, you can see New York office. New York office right up here. Speaking of Trump, it was known, it is public knowledge that Epstein, in email correspondence, that Epstein was at Trump Tower the day after the election. So you're like, "Oh, we kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago." Yeah, that's not the last time he saw Epstein. There's so much evidence that there was stuff afterwards, but I'm wondering if New York office, I wonder if we were to trace that number, if it was actually gonna go to Trump Tower. I would say that there's probably a 75% chance that it does. So, anyway, I'm surprised they didn't redact that out. But, this was the main picture from this photo dump and video dump. God, I don't wanna use that word, not especially not before coffee. Um, that really was upsetting. Like, what the fuck is this? Um, someone said 60% off at Target right now. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Patrick Susie, um, I feel that you will be so disappointed if he's not on the list. I thought there was no list. Look, 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 look. It's not a like, why here's the thing. We as the American people don't need to be worried about, "Oh, are you gonna be disappointed, blah, blah, blah." This is not about the feelings of people in one political party or not. Like, you're focusing on the wrong things. If your goal is to try and trigger anyone of an opposing political party regarding this Epstein thing, there's evidence that spans both parties. Many Republicans, not all, but some Republicans can't admit that. So, for people who your focus is instead of holding the powerful people accountable, it's triggering the libs, y'all need to massively, massively readjust your priorities. Because this is about holding powerful people accountable regardless of who they are. If your main focus is trying to make other people upset, then you're an asshole. I care about justice for people, you know? Um, yeah, thank you, Cherie. It's just anyway. But, like, what is this room? What is this room? So, as I was going through most of these pictures and videos, it was all pretty naive, like, okay, you have this picture and, this area, this is nice. Oh, there's, some bedrooms that are nice. You got you got some nice little living quarters, whatever. But then all of a sudden you get to this room, and I'm like, "What the fuck? What is this? What is this?" So, amidst all of these and you wanna hear a funny story? All of this dropped yesterday while I was at my chiropractor appointment. And so it was funny because all that being said, it was interesting that I was, like, seeing all of this, while I was at my chiropractor, but, that's Trump's office? That is not Trump's office. I knew you were probably joking, but so what is this? I just noticed the faces on the walls. Yeah! Just so let's break this picture down here, okay? Do we know who this is? My good friend Kate. That that's the room where you get head? No! 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 No, sweet. Wait, no, don't wait, you shouldn't mute that. Don't mute that, though. The faces are Trump's friends. They give him advice. Oh, wow, I just lost weight laughing at that. But do we know who this is? I'll give you some close-up pictures here in a second. Do we know who this is? It looks like Ted Cruz to me. Someone said David Axelrod, the headroom, not the headroom. But let me zoom in a little bit closer here. You can see some of these other pictures or other faces and heads on the wall. What also kind of messes me up here, I don't know why, it just does. There are just faces sitting on the countertop here. Like, just imagine be like, "Oh, you know what? I haven't had time to put those up yet." Like, what? What just imagine you have faces that are just sitting on the countertop. Um, can we identify who any of these people are? Looks like Dr. Phil. This guy? This guy looks like Dr. Phil, maybe? This Frankenstein looking dude? I can see it. Laurel and Hardy over the door. Oh. Well, okay, so let me show you some other close-up pictures, but before that, let me show you some other people's comments and reactions. There was this person that was like, "What the fuck?" That yeah. Um, and I'm just looking at this here. He loved to bring in impoverished Eastern European girls and then get their teeth fixed up. Um, uh, let he who doesn't have creepy masks hanging in their sex island dental room cast the first stone. Could have gone today without this image, but here we are. Um, and here is my old man mask collection in the dental room of the teen grape wing. Feels like the eyes are recording you. You might need to see a psychologist, Jerry Goldstein. Um, yeah, I know, right? Um, what the F is this or like these were people's reactions here. Dental room. That's a lot of light switches. I don't know if they wait, were they light switches too? Sus dentist alert. Let me show you. This person was like, is this supposed to be David Axelrod? I can see it a little bit, but to me, this looks a little bit more like Ted Cruz. This looks like Ted Cruz. I would die laughing. I would die laughing if someone from like CNN or MS Now were to like have Ted Cruz on and ask if this mask thing was him. That would be so funny. Um, but I was able to find some other more close-up pictures here. So let me actually show you this weird, creepy dentist room. Can we identify who any of these people are? Can we identify this guy? Can we identify this guy or this guy? Do we know? One looks like Roger Stone. Ooh, Roger Stone. Yeah, ooh, that's that definitely is him. Just look at the honk. Looks like some eyes wide shut Bohemian Grove type. So it said it's you? Oh, my feelings are so hurt. Oh no. Um, like, can we identify who these people are? These masks are strange. Like, what is this? It's you. I have goosebumps. Stop. Those masks remind me of the Goosebumps episode. Um, so people were saying these that were above the window here are a certain group of people. Um, Ross Perot. Oh my god, I don't know if it's Ross Perot. From the sound of your voice, I'll bet. Oh yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not, sweetheart. Sweetheart, if you're trying to insult me, you got to do a better job than that. Lowell and Hardy. I don't know who those people are. But th- I don't know who those people are. Here's some other pictures. Like these things are creepy. This was on Epstein's Island, y'all, in a dental room. What in the world is this? What's with the eyes? What's with the eyes? What is this? I truly just don't understand. Who are Laurel and Hardy? I don't know who those people are. Um, these are cursed images. Yeah, 100%. 100%. What is this room? Like, I have to go here in 3 minutes. I have a hard cutoff. Um, B and W early slapstick comedians. Oh, they look like my 4th grade paper mache project. Um, by the way, I already reacted to this in a video posted here on YouTube, so please go and check that out. Um, I truly don't know what to say. I don't have any other words. Like, what is this? Comedy guys from way back. The eyeliner is JD Vance's inspiration. Me too. I'm leaving for work now. Yeah. Um, gotcha. So I don't know. Damn it, Scott. I've already been having nightmares this week. Oh, I'm sorry. Look. We're all going through this chaos together. Okay, so before I have to go to work, closing thoughts here. Um, what in the world? Guess I know how to decorate the house now. No. Ew, creeps me out. Yeah, so put it in context here. This is from Epstein's Island. I cannot imagine what just happened in this room. Imagine, like imagine being ushered into this room. What in the world? It's already creepy enough knowing who Jeffrey Epstein was and what he did, and having there be a dentist chair. A dentist chair. What? Uh-huh. Like, is someone going in there and looking at your teeth? Imagine being a burglar and break into this. Um, but then all the faces on the walls. Like, were these like trophies? Or I truly don't know. Um, so I truly don't know how to go about this. And this is all before coffee. Um, those big white things. I think those are actually tables. I think those are tables leaning up against the wall, like circular tables. I could be wrong though. Um, these poor darling children makes me sad. 100%. The faces have cameras. Oh god, I hope not. It's so disturbing. Oh, Patrick, we could talk about all of that later. And the Democrats didn't release it. Actually, they did, sweetie. Ranking member Robert Garcia on the House Oversight Committee did release it. He's a Democrat, so I don't know what you're trying to talk about, but your copium is showing. But like I just don't understand any of this. I don't understand, and it's very uncomfortable. So, anyway, I need to get to work. 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. It is officially my cutoff. So, I appreciate every single one of you. We will learn more about this as time goes on. If you enjoyed the live stream, please smash that subscribe button. It means a lot. I'm being heavily shadow banned right now, so I appreciate every single one of you. I just wanted to bring this to you. If you wanna go and view these photos yourself, if you go to the House Oversight Committee, go on Google Chrome or Safari or Yahoo, wherever you go, your search engine, type in House Oversight Committee press release, December 3rd, and it will pop up. It will talk about Robert Garcia, blah, blah, blah. You click this link here. This link will take you to a Dropbox where you can go and view these pictures yourself. Become your own journalist. Go through and look at the original content. Don't just take my word for it. Go look at the original stuff. Um, and you can watch the videos. Most of it is all pretty, mundane, boring stuff. But then all of a sudden, you get to like this, or the phone, or the mask dentist room. It's like, I, j- it's just weird. Anyway, I have to get to work. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to all of my amazing moderators. I really, really do appreciate you all. Jenny, Folk Me Softly, I love that. Cantisa, Kate, Elisa, Ellie, Cherie, Kate, Akicha, um, Joanna Tech, y'all are amazing. And shout out to my amazing friends and supporters. C-Bar, you're awesome. It was great seeing everyone in here today. Y'all are amazing. Anyway, I need to run. Just remember that you are beautiful, you are loved, you are valid, you are strong, and you are fierce. Don't let anyone or anything ever, 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 ever dim your shine. I love you all so, so much. Bye!